I'm not here to put Slough down. I'm here to put it up. If you're wondering where on earth it is, Slough Town is in Berkshire, in the Thames Valley, 20 miles west of central London and 19 miles northeast of Reading, at the intersection of the M4, M40 and M25 motorways, if you happen to get lost, that is. It is part of the historic county of Buckinghamshire. In 2021, the population of the town was just over 143,000. By the way, the word Slough means to get rid of or discard of irksome, objectionable or disadvantageous. Some would say the name fits the place. I don't. It is often described as a turd town, which has similar problems to other towns up and down the country, admittedly, such as high crime and derelict houses and shops. Some say that Slough is a concrete urban planning eyesore, where all the factories in the area are placed, just to keep Windsor looking pretty. Its reputation isn't helped by John Betjeman's poem or the UK office being set there, but I'd say they chose Slough because people knew it as an unloved place. Yes, Slough's reputation has had it tough over the years, and it certainly wasn't helped by the aforementioned John Betjeman's 1937 poem, Slough or Slough. The poet laureate was prompted to write the poem after the appearance of the Slough trading estate, and it is very harsh in suggesting it needs destroying. However, later in life, Betjeman regretted writing the poem, and in 2005, poet Ian Macmillan published Slough Revisited, which created the original, but this time it celebrated Slough and its people. Hello, I'm John, and welcome to John's Box, my YouTube channel, and to another edition of Turdy Town Positives, where we look at the positive side of towns considered turdy or crap. And today it's the turn of Slough. Slough is, as you've just heard, situated just a couple of miles west of London. By the way, so far in the previous editions we've looked at the towns of Cumbernauld, Widnes, Neath and most recently Gravesend. Today, as we've just mentioned, it's the turn of Slough Town. Now, I've been there a few times. I have a family that actually lives there, a cousin and an aunt who lives nearby in Taplow, which I guess comes under Maidenhead and is in Berkshire. Is it not? Or is it Buckingham? Oh, cool, I don't know. Slough. Don't hear too many good things about it. Rather only that it's it's an urban sprawl near to Heathrow, on the way to London. We often see it from the M4. But doing the research into this video, I found out a lot of wonderful things about it. As I mentioned, I'm here to promote these so-called turdy towns, because where there's bad, there's often good or even more good. And Slough does surprise, particularly as we'll find out shortly, with its architecture, with its parks and entertainment and more. There'll also be some fun facts, and towards the end of the video I'll be choosing another turdy town for the positives, of course, that we'll watch next month. So sit back and relax and see how good Slough really is. Slough offers diverse experience. It's a town that bustles with activity, but is still within easy reach of quaint villages and riverside towns in the beautiful Berkshire countryside to provide moments of tranquility. It's close to the M4 Heathrow Airport and provides a direct rail connection to London. There's plenty of greenery around the town, And with three impressive parks to stroll or prod around, there's the inappropriately named Black Park, with no presence of discolour in it. In fact, it's an expansive forested park featuring tranquil woodland trails, a scenic lakeside cafe, and a large green space for picnics, dog walking, come on Shep, and family activities. There's also Langley Country Park and Herschel Park too, if you want to spend the entire day parking. Slough is all full of bizarre and outlandish architecture to catch the eye, so if you're into that kind of stuff, then Slough is your cup of tea. I'm in for one. The Curve, situated next to a pretty old church, is Slough's iconic library and cultural centre, right in the heart of the town. The Curve houses a performance venue, library, gallery, Slough Museum, community learning spaces, computer suites, exhibition space, and the register office, including a purpose-built wedding room. If architecture and winter sports combined is your game, then check out the Slough Ice Rink too. In fact, Slough has 96 listed buildings, would you believe? If it's entertainment you're after, then try these two venues, or more. Bust Out 360 is Slough's first interactive real-life escape game. A fun entertainment concept sees you locked in a themed adventure room with 60 minutes to escape. With puzzles and mysteries, this is a fun activity and experience for all. It's situated in Slough's business village. There's also Salt Hill VR, the ultimate virtual reality arcade experience. Now open at Salt Hill Activity Centre, Bath Road. Hire a VR booth perfect for a birthday party and event, corporate entertainment and or team building. Believe it or not, there is some history here too. You can visit the Colnbrook Museum to discover more about the region's history, and St Ethelbert's Church, a Roman Catholic parish church in Slough, built from 1908 to 1910 and designed by Benedict Williamson. As a curiosity, in 1912 the statue of Christ the Redeemer was bought for the church. It is situated by the side entrance facing the street. It was blessed by Pope Pius X and originally designed to stand at Westminster Cathedral. Check out St Mary and St Thomas's Church as well. But the Church of St Lawrence is the oldest building in Slough and dates to the 12th century. It was restored in 1850, at which time medieval wall paintings from the 13th century were uncovered. And now for some fun facts. The Twix was invented at the Mars factory in Slough in 1967 and went on sale in the UK that year. In Europe it was sold under the name Raider. The chocolate bar wasn't introduced in America until the end of the 1970s. The Herschels are arguably the Slough family who has given the world the most between them. They were a family of scientists who lived from the 18th to the 20th century and made a significant contribution to the field of astronomy. It began with William and his sister Caroline, who moved to Slough in 1786. One of William and Carol Herschel's most impressive creations was the 40-foot telescope they constructed at Observatory House in Slough between 1785 and 1789. It was the biggest telescope in the world for 50 years and allowed the scientists to see the furthest stars anyone had been able to observe up until this time. In 1965, the first generation of transit vans went into production at Ford's factory in Langley, which previously produced Hawker airplanes. The term transit has become synonymous with a large van of any make, and it has been the best-selling light commercial vehicle in Europe for 40 years. Some of the original models from the 1960s are now collector's items and are worth over £40,000. Made in Slough, of course. there you have it. Some positives and a few fun facts, which always surprise, don't they? So let's see which town is going to have the honour of being presented in a positive way. I'll just put my hand in. Will it be your town? Or maybe not. Well, if you live in somewhere like Royal Tunbridge Wells, then you don't need to worry about it, because rather it's not a turdy town, is it? So we have selected in the northeast of England the town of Blythe. That'll be next month. Let's see what Blythe is all about. Thank you very much for viewing. Don't forget to comment, like or dislike. If you don't like it, then dislike it. And by the way, support my channel. See if I can get up to 800 subs quickly. I've been doing this for a long time, and with your support I hope you'll be able to nudge me up to 800 subs. Thank you very much. See you again in another video.